headed your way in our MLB matchup, the visiting team and the American League All-Stars. And it's game time on 2K Sports.
And we'll see Josh Hamilton. He's on a mission today looking for the W. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball welcomes you. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Our starting pitcher, Jared Weaver. Steve, we're going to be watching as he approaches this lineup for what?
Now this right-hander has quality stuff, and it doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, a great left-handed stroke, and that's Shin-Soo Choo. Guy can do a lot of things. A great outfielder, great throwing arm. But, boy, I tell you what, watch that pop come off his bat for a guy who's not very big in stature. He hits balls like a 6'4", 250-pound guy.
And our leadoff hitter is Ichiro.
Center fielder, number 51, Ichiro.
This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And Hamilton's going to play it. And he gets over to take care of it. Well, here's how the American League All-Stars stack up with their defense. Infield, outfield factors in this one, John?
Well, Robinson Cano to me is the smoothest fielding infielder I've seen in baseball in a long time. Looks like it's so nonchalant, like he doesn't care. When that ball leaves his hand, he possesses one of the strongest throwing arms of any infielder in baseball.
Their number 2 spot at the plate. Base is empty, 1 out. Weaver sets, throws. A shot up the middle. And he's out at first. What an out. Makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
Here's Shin-Soo Choo with 2 away. Swinging a drive deep left center. Off the wall on a hop. So there are 2 men down here, but they do get a man in scoring position.
Hideki Matsui.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone. And he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
And Hideki Matsui's up. This one swung on and driven hard. And Granderson grabs that one, and the side's retired. Good work there. Jared Weaver works his way out of the first inning without allowing anyone to score. And now we'll go to the home half of the first. Now we've got Hiroki Kuroda. He's got the start in this one. Steve, what's the focus here against this American League lineup?
Well, Hiroki Kuroda is loved by his manager because you know when you give him the ball exactly what you're going to get. He's a real competitor on the mound. He works ahead of the count, throws strikes, and puts hitters away with the slider.
Got a 0-1 count here. We get going bottom of the first.
Now's the time he goes to the slider. This guy struggles in this situation. It's a good pitch for him.
And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
Well, he's in trouble right here, Gary, and he knows it. He knows he gets a little overly aggressive on the 0-2 pitch. Let's see how good a pitch they give him.
And Curtis Granderson strikes out. He could not make contact.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. Let's take a look at the starting lineup these home fans will be cheering for. And, John, what do you think?
Well, Curtis Granderson's a guy that can do a lot of things. The problem he's always had, though, throughout his career has been his consistency. If he can stay compact with his swing, he can hit the ball a very long way for a guy who's not very big in stature. But when he gets a little crazy, he strikes out an awful lot. Needs to stay within himself, and if he does, he can be a big player in this game today.
Kuroda with a delivery. He gets Cabrera to swing, strike 1. Oh, 0-1, Kuroda kicks and delivers. And the pitch is taken for a strike by Cabrera. Change up that time, swings and misses. That'll be strike 3 and 2 down.
But Gary, he delivers a changeup on this one.
Oh, a fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't time this thing right. He never had a chance on this one.
Absolutely right, John. And as in real estate, it's all about location. Strike 1. Kuroda gets him swinging.
He has that little running action on that two-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
1-1. Good patience, Adrian Gonzalez. The count is even.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, Adrian Gonzalez. And so Hiroki Kuroda gets him 1-2-3. He's taking care of business all by himself as he strikes out the side. First inning of baseball over. The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up. Kosuke Fukudome to lead it off. Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This one towards Granderson. Roams over, puts it away.
Now the center fielder has to range to his left and able to track this one down and make it look easy.
One down. Here's Kurt Suzuki.
Well, what you love about what Oakland is trying to do is they signed Kurt Suzuki, a staple of their team, a catcher who works well with their young, great pitching staff, to a 4-year deal. It tells you that the A's are serious down the road about trying to win a pennant.
To right center, and that'll put Suzuki on first. He's going to try and test him here. That will bring up Travis Ishikawa. What talking about Suzuki, what John was talking about, you get a guy who can handle the staff the way he does. How many wins is that worth? Hard to put a number on it, but clearly some.
You know, his offensive numbers don't jump out at you, but he's a baseball player. His at-bats do something every game to give the team a chance to win.
Back up the middle, and that's through a base hit. This is a great situation for some offense.
Well, he tried to work him up the ladder right there, and that one was right at the letters. Took a good hack at it, though, and that's why he's on base.
One out with runners at first and second. He swings and nails a liner. Base hit, maybe more off it. They'll try and bring Suzuki around to home. And Suzuki in to score. And the second run's over the plate. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph.
Well, now after giving up 3 straight hits, the manager has to start thinking about getting somebody up in the pen.
Weaver sets, throws. Swings a little early that time, 0-1.
Well, just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. This one to Bautista. That's 2 gone. Matsui's headed to third.
Coming to bat, center fielder, number 51, Ichiro.
Runner standing at third now for Ichiro. First pitch on the way to Ichiro. Here's a swing and a line drive. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. So the pitching breaks down a bit here in the second to get out to a 2-run lead. The bats are working. Visiting ball club ahead 2-0.